Well, I'm back with you a few hours later. We've just finished taking apart our Ford 4R70W transmission. Just cleaned everything. The state-of-the-art parts washer from Better Engineering. Awesome piece of machinery. I just had one last item here. Sorry, it's hot. The direct drum here. And not sure if I should have cleaned it, but probably gonna replace it anyways. So on the bench here, and I might have just passed a couple of things here that were of interest. We've got the case for the 4R70W. We painted it. That's what we do after it's nice and clean. Give it a nice shiny look and protect the case from further corrosion. We paint it. And that's this one here. Just for your information, it used to be called an AOD, then an AODE. Now it's the 4R70W. Here's a bunch of our parts. These we're going to clean and work on later. All the hard parts here have been cleaned. The only thing that's still dirty are these the clutch stack-ups. You can see here, most of these clutches are in pretty good shape with this transmission. Might have to go into an in-depth video another time and explain how these all work, but when these things have pressure applied to them, they hold and they cause different components to turn or not to turn inside of the transmission. A culprit for this particular transmission, nothing's particularly burned up. We did find some scoring and a lot of age on this particular band. That's the brake band on the outside of the reverse input drum. But this right here, 1-2 accumulator, this spring in here, you can see this does not look normal. And these are jammed in here pretty good. So between the 1-2 accumulator and the 1-2 accumulator cover, the spring broke. And that will cause problem in all forward gears. And this transmission slipped in all forward gears. Also, the return spring in the reverse input drum was bad. Broken here. Cracked. Not supposed to look like that. So that's going to get replaced. And this transmission is a 1999, which means it's been on the road for 20 years. So needless to say, it's going to get all new seals, lip seals like the one on the edge here. And we've taken apart all the assemblies. So this is the reverse input assembly. There's another piston there that's going to get new seals. We're going to get new sealing rings over here on the output shaft assembly. And there's new sealing rings that are going to go on here. And I don't know why I called the other thing the direct drum, because that's the direct drum. And it's late at night. I'm feeling it. Tomorrow we'll be back. We're going to clear the bench, clean everything again, or at least clean off any of the dirty parts, create the mirror image copies of the stack-ups with new and clean parts, put everything into this wonderfully cleaned and painted case that we've got over here. And after that, once that's all fully assembled, we'll go ahead and tackle the valve body. We'll have to do some of these accumulators all at the same time as we assemble that case, because, I'm sorry, not the accumulators, the servos, because these two parts have to be assembled as the case is being assembled, because these two items actuate these two bands. Try not to get too detailed, but I want to let you see the complexity here. I don't even have it separated at all into individual parts, and that's so that I can keep it organized and put everything back where it belongs. So we'll see you back tomorrow night to continue rebuilding the 4R70W. Have a good night.